Shout out to Relentless Game.
Yes, sir. You already know what. All right. We're back with another video, you guys. This is the third video for the day. I'm really on the road. Shout out to the RGF out there, the Relentless Game Forever family. Thank y'all for the likes, for the subscriptions, and for being loyal down with the RGF. If you're not part of RGF, hit the sub button and put RGF inside the chat, and I'll tell you how you can become more of a member with the team. All right. So, you guys, man, it says Mariah Carey accused of sacrificing her mother and her sister that mysteriously died on the same day. Now, that's mysteriously, but things happen. R.I.P. to the mom and to the sister. But what I will say is, I know some people do some strange things in Hollywood. Well, Hollywood, I call it Hollywood. But this right here, you guys, tops it all, bro. This really has my stomach turned right here. So hopefully you guys can bear the news. I know there's a lot of Mariah Carey fans out there. And I know you don't want to hear it, but this is all alleged news, you guys. Let's check it out, see if it makes sense.
Justin Bieber's going viral because of a comment that he allegedly left on Mariah Carey's Instagram. It reads, "You killed your mom and your sis for the Illuminati and literally ate your own mom. Like, what? WTF."
Now, this, mind you now, this is not just a random somebody that saying this about Mariah. This is Justin freaking Bieber, one of the top artists that was behind all the scenes of Hollywood. Justin Bieber said this, bro. Not just a random John Doe. Oh my God.
That's a lot to unpack. So let's get into it.
Wowzers.
So my phone was blowing up because people were reaching out to me telling me that Justin Bieber
Hey, yo, shout out to Sloan. That's what's his name. My bad, my boy. Sloan, yeah, for the video. Shout out to Sloan for the video. The link will be inside the description.
Exposed Mariah Carey on Instagram for sacrificing her family. This is too crazy not to get into. So there are these accusations that Mariah Carey had her mother and her sister unalived on the same day, and Justin Bieber's the one informing us. In a recent Instagram post by Mariah Carey shared on April 29th, 2026, a viral screenshot allegedly shows Justin Bieber commenting, "You killed your mom and your sis for the Illuminati and literally ate your own mom." What the Ellen DeGeneres is this about? Now, I saw this comment everywhere, all over my X feed in particular. I don't know what's up with X and these kind of accusations, but here you guys can see the screenshot where Justin supposedly wrote this towards Mariah, which seems out of character for him. This person writes, "The sister and the mother died on the same day? What a coincidence." And I'm over here confused as to why Justin would go after Mariah Carey before he would go and reveal what Diddy had done to him.
Bro, this Mariah Carey and Justin Bieber beef is brutal. Like, if what they're saying is true.
Nah, that makes sense. Why would he want to reveal something about Mariah Carey and her mom and her sister? But you can't tell us Diddy played in your back door. You won't tell us that part, Jep. Nah, you don't. You leave that part out. And we all know that they've been in that back door. Allegedly, I guess.
True. This has gone too personal. What Justin Bieber said is crazy. He replied to this caption saying, "You unalived your mom and your sis for the Illuminati, and you literally ate your own mom." Bro, what the? People are also saying Mariah Carey ended up replying to Justin Bieber saying, "At least I didn't attend any Diddy parties." People are also speculating this all could be fake, but if it's not, it's just so sad if these two are beefing. Like, we could all agree that they made the best Christmas song in like the last decade. To be honest, I don't even think any of this is all real, but if it is, what do you think Mariah Carey did to Justin Bieber to get him this upset?
Before we go any further into this video, I need to clarify that this comment from Justin Bieber is not real. It looks like this person named Jay Anderson, the Project Unity on X, created this out of nowhere. I don't understand like what inspired him. You can see the screenshot is fabricated and originated from a website known for publishing celebrity hoaxes. There's no record of this comment existing on Mariah's page, and of course Justin never said this. But even though it is clearly
nah, that's pretty good. I was kind of hoping Justin didn't say it, really. I really was. Hold on, you guys. I really was.
A fake comment and screenshot. The internet ran with this. Despite the lack of evidence, some users believed the theory and shared it online. Mariah Carey has not addressed the viral rumor, and Justin Bieber is just being dragged up into this. But you guys are watching a Sloan video, so you understand that there's more to this than just this fake comment. The claim also echoes earlier unproven allegations made in 2020 by Allison Carey. Allison Carey is Mariah Carey's sister. Now, Allison accused members of her family of ritual harm and referenced conspiracy theories involving Hollywood cannibalism. You guys know Ellen DeGeneres has a reputation for supposedly liking that type of a cuisine. Ew, I'm so grossed out. But this is a real allegation. Mariah Carey's sister accuses their mother of doing some really horrific things at satanic worship meetings. Mariah Carey's sister accused their mother of letting strangers harm her when she was a child in these satanic rituals. Allison Carey accused her mother at the time, Patricia Carey, in a summons filed in New York City. So it's not like Allison Carey was just blabbing this on the internet. She actually filed legal paperwork against her mother, Patricia. In the court documents, Allison claims that her mother allowed men to do things to her when she was only 10 and made her witness people engage in things that she should have never seen. What's horrific about these claims is that it's not just like the harm that she had gone through, all of the trauma. It's also, what is this like ritualistic satanic thing that she's like bringing up? How is that connected to Mariah Carey? It really feels like Illuminati-ish.
Mariah Carey's sister Allison said that her mother raised her in a cult. Before Mariah Carey put out her memoir explaining all of this about her sister was going around saying that her family was in a cult and she would wake up early in the morning where she was being abused by cloak worshippers. In this interview, she explained horrible things that allegedly happened to her and other children in this occult. And she explained how she was physically abused and essayed.
There was a close family member involved in a satanic cult. Used to force me to attend certain rituals. There were a lot of things that I witnessed that, you know, were like secrets that you wish you didn't have to hold on to. People would be wearing black robes with hoods, you know, so you couldn't see their faces. And they'd be walking in a line chanting. I did suffer abuse during those rituals.
I don't know about you guys, but after covering Hollywood for some time and listening to Allison Carey, she sounds like she's sane. I kind of believe her. It actually looks like she's going through so much pain just even talking about this in that interview. Allison claims that she was diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, and major depression. That ultimately led her to her drug use. She had an addiction issue for most of her life. Allison said,
okay, that explains why she don't have her front teeth. I was wondering, like, where's your front teeth at, bro? I know we all get old, but it's like they fell out like at the same time, like they could have been knocked out. You know, it's not like one here, one there, or whatever. But it's like the whole front row gone and the canines are still left. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that all the teeth can fall out in a row at the same time or something. You know.
As the ceremonies or the rituals were always between 2 and 4 a.m. It's like 3 a.m. is the evil hour. They weren't every week as far as I can remember, just certain dates. She said everyone would wear long robes with black hoods. This actually kind of reminds me of a time that I went to my friend's family reunion in New Jersey. Sorry to all the Masons, but I went to a Masonic lodge and we were there because her uncle was part of it and they had a family reunion. And I remember we went upstairs because it was like boring. We're with all the family members and the adults. And we went into this closet. There was this room, this huge room that had like a book on it and some light that was shining down onto it. But in the closet, there were a bunch of these white hoods. And I don't know if I've told you guys this before. I'm pretty sure I have in the past, but it was such a bizarre experience. I've never been into a place where it had these hoods and these gloves and these white outfits that I guess that these Masonic people would wear during their ceremonies. There were also a bunch of books in this room, I remember. And the books, I remember I pulled one of them out, but it was all like about the Masons and things like that. So I don't know, after having that experience when I was like in middle school, I definitely believe that these ritualistic things happen because I was just in a normal neighborhood in New Jersey and went upstairs and there's definitely some things going on there. There were like, I remember one room had this big chair with 2 swords on the side of it. It's giving medieval. But back to Allison Carey, because I want to share this clip of her talking a little bit about the Satanists that she came into contact with.
They'd have these big circles of these Satanists around an altar where the people, sometimes in hooded, what do you call them? They were wearing these long cloaks that were brown with hoods, and they'd be in a circle or two circles, one inside of the other, by the altar, where there'd be live children and sometimes babies, but not at the same time, you know, one at a time. So, and that would happen at night. It never happened during the fellowship. I saw people get sick and start bleeding, and it would be dripping to the floor. It was children. The youngest I ever saw. Stabbed. I'd say it was about younger than 2 years old.
I don't know about you guys, but it sounds legit to me. I mean, again, if you've never seen anything like this, you might think it's all like hocus pocus. But like I said, I feel like I've been in the same room where some type of ritual went down. This person writes, I believe her. Another person says, and I absolutely believe her. And I have to be a third. I absolutely double down. I believe Allison Carey. In 2018, Allison claims that she would go to these cult gatherings in the morning. She said terrible things would happen, things that a child should never see. She says, they told me if I didn't do what they told me, or if I told them what was going on, they would harm Mariah Carey, her sister. Allison was really not doing well before her death. She was struggling with HIV. She was recovering from her drug addiction and was reportedly left with brain and spine injuries after a devastating home invasion attack in 2015. In a video, she begged her sister, Mariah Carey, whom she hasn't spoken to since they had a huge falling out in 1991. She said, Mariah, I love you. I desperately need your help. Please don't abandon me like this.
Holiday season was tough for the pop superstar's sister. Allison found herself back in the hospital again, near death. Through much of December, the after effects of the traumatic brain injury that resulted from a brutal assault during a home invasion almost 2 years ago.
Now, I don't know if Mariah Carey has love for her sister or her mother. I know that she did have somewhat of a relationship with her mother before her death, but her sister seems like she was cut out. But as soon as I started to dive into this, I immediately thought of this old clip of Cardi B, like playing around with her friends. And in this moment, she just casually speaks about giving up her family members to the Illuminati, pretty much sacrificing her family members because they want something from her. And honestly, I do feel like there are some people out here in the industry who believe in this type of magic and these spirituals. And if they were to get rid of someone or sacrifice them, then they'll gain more in other areas. So maybe Mariah wanted to take out both of them so she could get some type of win, or maybe Cardi B did the same thing. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about Mariah Carey's mother. It looks like her mother was really jealous of Mariah's success, which sounds like toxic. It reminds me of those stage moms who force their daughters into this world, and they either don't want to do it, which breaks their heart, or they do better than their mother could have ever done, which also breaks their heart. Why is it a competition between mother and daughter? Mariah revealed that she lost her mother and her sister both on August 26th. She said, my heart is broken that I lost my mother this past weekend. Sadly, in a tragic turn of events, my sister lost her life on the same day. I feel blessed that I was able to spend the last week with my mom before she passed. Also, kind of like makes you really sad to imagine a mother and a daughter dying like the same day. Like hopefully they were reunited in heaven. Mariah's relationship with her mother was described as strained and complicated. In her memoir, she said that their bond was like a prickly rope of pride, jealousy, and disappointment. Now, Patricia is a very talented Juilliard trained opera singer. She wanted to be the big star that Mariah became. Mariah told Gayle King, I've always credited her with exposing me to music, encouraging Mariah to say, when I make it, not if I make it. Mariah claims that there was a distinct shift shift in their relationship, she said that she made me feel like it was a competition, like a threat. In place of our previous bond grew a different tie, a rope tethering us through shared biology and social obligation. She writes, having people you love be jealous of you professionally comes with the territory of success, but when the person is your mother and the jealousy is revealed at such a tender age, it's particularly painful. She said it definitely had an effect on me. I don't know that she would ever even remember the kind of pressure or I guess like shame she placed on Mariah for being successful. But it's not just that Mariah Carey's mother, Patricia, was jealous of her daughter. Describing her mother as a neglectful parent, Mariah wrote in her memoir that her mom fed her childhood insecurities in a variety of ways, including not tending to her biracial daughter's hair. So her mother, Patricia, is white, and I guess Mariah Carey had just struggles with like how to do my hair and stuff because her mom wasn't there to actually help her out. Actually, her mom was there to make her feel less than, which is even worse.
Carey wrote very candidly about her mother in her 2020 memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey.
Our relationship is a prickly rope of pride, pain, shame, gratitude, jealousy, admiration, and disappointment.
It hasn't been
easy, but towards the end, I was with her the whole time.
Were you?
Yeah, I was with her the whole time, and so I feel better about that, you know, but it was tough. And my sister I hadn't seen in years, and I feel really badly about that as well. But that's because I tend to have a guilt complex about everything, but it's tough. My sister had an extremely hard life.
Do you feel you made peace with your mom?
I do. She said a couple of things to me that were very healing for what I needed. And I felt that that was the right thing to do.
So is there a world where Mariah Carey had sacrificed her mom and her sister at once? I mean, it is a crazy coincidence that they both died at the same time. And just to wrap it up and give you guys some closure on what happened to Patricia and Allison. Patricia, she died, so Mariah's mother died of old age. It looks like she did have some illnesses. It looks like possibly dementia or Alzheimer's. When it comes to Allison Carey, it looks like she was actually on hospice care whenever she passed away. It looks like she was dealing with issues to her internal organs, which sounds really painful. It looks like, oh, she had organ function failure. Oh, and that's part of like the drug issues and things like that over the years. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Man, that's crazy. I don't think that there was sacrifice. If the mama was old and the sister was a big drug addiction and HIV and a hard life, man, that's failed organs could come anytime from drug addiction, you know. Sad story, man, but it is what it is, you know. Mariah says she has a guilt complex. It's called not being guilty at all. It's called just staying rich and being out the way and not caring a little bit, I believe. But hey, I don't think that was sacrifice, really. Those are health conditions, though, bro. They can't control. That's life. That's life, bro.
What do you want me to say?
Shout out to Relentless Game. Shout out to
Relentless Game.
Yes, sir. You already know